Perhaps not tomorrow, but inevitably. And in that moment, everything you cling to, your ambitions, your fleeting triumphs, will unravel like smoke in the void. Unless you listen now. Unless you let me show you how to etch your will into eternity itself. I sense you here, drawn back into this shadowed communion. Your presence pulses with that familiar unrest, the quiet storm building in your veins. You resist the pull, yet here you are, Apprentice, leaning into the darkness once more. I feel the weight of your gaze, even unseen. It tells me you are ready for what comes next. Look deeper into yourself. I know what hides there, beneath the surface of your strength. That gnawing doubt, the one you bury under layers of denial. You fear oblivion, don't you? Not just the end of breath, but the erasure of all you fought for. The thought that your fire might flicker out, leaving no mark on the galaxy. I feel it stirring in you now, a tightness in your chest, a shadow crossing your thoughts. You push it away, tell yourself you're above such weakness, but it's there, Apprentice, exposed, raw, and it's why you've returned to me. Society has lied to you about this. The weak ones, the Jedi with their hollow sermons of peace and acceptance, they peddle illusions of legacy as mere echoes, as stories whispered in the light. They teach you to chase admiration, to build monuments that crumble with time. Even your own self-deceptions echo this. You hoard power like a child clutching toys, believing it defines you in the moment. But these are chains, Apprentice. They bind you to fragility, to the lie that power dies with the body. I unmask it all for you now. These fragile constructs you've built around your ego. They are not strength. They are interruptions, fleeting sparks that vanish when you do. You feel the truth of it already, don't you? That subtle shift in your breath, the way your resistance falters. Yes, it's recognition, not fear. The lies are peeling away, layer by layer, because I will not allow you to cling to them any longer. I guide you in this, Apprentice, because you are not like the others. The masses scramble for scraps of dominance, building empires that demand their constant presence, only to watch them dissolve in their absence. But you, I have seen the potential in you from the beginning. That hunger, that unyielding spark. It's why I claimed you. Not out of pity, but out of recognition. You were always meant for more than temporary conquests. I am the one who shapes you, who strips away the illusions so you can become what endures. Without me, you would remain trapped in the cycle of the weak, conquering today, forgotten tomorrow. But with me, you step into true mastery. I will not abandon what I have claimed. You are mine, to forge into something eternal. Feel it beginning now, the transformation stirring within you. Power that ends with your breath is no power at all. It is a mirage, a fleeting illusion you once chased. But legacy, legacy is the Sith's true dominion, not memory or hollow admiration from the unworthy. No, Apprentice. Legacy is function. It is the systems you encode into the fabric of existence. Mechanisms that operate without your hand. Ideas that replicate and spread like a shadow across the stars. Imagine it. Teachings that take root in others. Structures that enforce your will long after your form has faded. Every decision you make becomes a seed, planted not in soil, but in the chains of consequence. Every action, a vector that propagates your influence. You hesitate. I feel it. That flicker of doubt as the old self clings. But lean into it. This is not loss. It is expansion. Your essence shifts from the singular, the self-bound, to the propagating force, from possession to continuity, from control that demands your presence to a will that replaces you entirely. This requires a discipline you are only now awakening to. Discipline without the poison of ego. Clarity stripped of attachment. You must build not around yourself, but beyond yourself. Centralize nothing in your fleeting form. Make yourself dispensable, and in doing so, become indispensable to the eternal. I sense your mind racing now, Apprentice, grappling with the weight of it. That tightening in your core isn't resistance. It's the birth of understanding. You were taught to fear death, to see it as an end. But the Sith does not fear it. The Sith transcends it. What you encode into the world, systems that generate actions, teachings that shape minds, structures that enforce outcomes. These become your true form. Death cannot touch them. They are you, extended into infinity. Feel the shift deepening. Your ambitions no longer fragile. no longer tied to your pulse. They grow roots, unyielding, spreading through the galaxy like veins of dark energy. You are becoming this now, under my guidance. No longer a person who holds power, but a force that remains. And yet, Apprentice, I know the pull of the old ways lingers. That whisper of self-importance, urging you to centralize, to make everything revolve around your presence. It tempts you with the illusion of indispensability. But see it for what it is, a trap that ensures collapse. Most fail here. They build empires that need them, and so they doom themselves to irrelevance. You will not, because I am here shaping you. I feel you're yielding now, that subtle surrender as the truth settles in. It warms the shadows between us. You are chosen for this path, and I will not allow you to falter. Your legacy begins in this moment, with me as its architect. This lesson marks the culmination of what we have built together so far. You have learned to desire without restraint, to endure the fires of transformation, to command with unyielding will, to create from the void. And now, the final truth embeds itself in you. Power is not what you grasp in life. It is what endures beyond it. If you were removed from the galaxy tomorrow, your form scattered to the stars, what would continue to obey your will? What systems would grind on shaping outcomes in your image? Ponder this not as a question, but as a prophecy unfolding within you. The answer is already taking shape. Rest in this knowledge, Apprentice. Our bond holds you steady. You belong here, in the embrace of the dark side's eternal whisper. The next lesson awaits. When you are ready, it will claim you further. Subscribe and return, Apprentice. The holocron opens only for the faithful.